Hello there, friends. Amyenergy here with your Venus Day Love reading. I'm going to be doing 3 readings today. For reading number 1, we have this piece of Rodonite. Okay, so go ahead, meditate on each of these stones here. We have for reading number 2, Kambaba Jasper. Really lovely piece here. Okay, see whichever stone is calling to you. That is your reading. This is a piece of mystical Merlinite. Okay. So go ahead, you can pause the video now if you need another moment, but I'm gonna go ahead and jump right into reading number 1. If you chose reading number 1, this reading is for you. Working with the Urban Tarot, pulling out for our earth, air, fire, and water energy. Earth energy, we have the 2 of Cups. Air energy, we have the Sun. Fire energy, please. We have the Hanged Man coming out. And for our water energy, the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. Okay, reading number 1, the Chariot on the bottom of the deck here for you. Okay, so really lovely energies coming out here. Now in our world, in our earth energy this week, we do have this 2 of Cups, clarifying now with the Pride Tarot. I do feel like we could be meeting someone new, or, oh yeah, this could be just friendship, right? Meeting up with friends. I really feel like we're meeting up with people who really fill us up. This is very fun energy, but at the same time, I do feel like there's an inner conflict going on. There's, just a lot of growth because there is a lot coming to light here with the Star. I feel like you're really seeing who you are and how you show up. Okay, so I do feel it's an interesting energy with both the 2 of Cups and the 3 of Cups coming out. Okay, I feel like we could be finding new love here and also new friendships. Okay, so this could be the difference between a profound connection and a more lighthearted connection. And I do feel like, we're balancing both. We're really seeing who we are. So it's really deep and profound here in our earth energy. In our air energy, we have the Sun. Okay, so wow, the Sun is coming out twice around this 9 of Swords. So I definitely feel like reading number 1, we could have a lot of anxiety. And I just feel like this Sun coming out on either side here is, an interesting energy. It's almost like happiness is so close, like happiness is here for you. However, there is still a lot of past stuff. I feel like we maybe have a lot of anxiety about a really good, positive situation just because of the way things worked out in the past. It's time to let that go. This is a new beginning here with the Ace of Wands on the bottom. Things are not going to work out the way that they have worked out in the past. Things have changed for you, okay? I feel like you've had a lot of profound realizations about who you are. I feel like this could be a lot of change in the people who we are allowing in our energy, in our space, okay? Getting into fire energy here. All right, this Hanged Man is definitely, not always the most best energy for fire energy, right? Because the fire wants to move quickly, okay? The Ace of Cups is here, so I definitely feel like reading 1, this is a very positive new beginning for you. Okay, the Chariot is over your entire reading, so I definitely feel like you're getting in touch with that vision for your life, your life's purpose, right? You're really able to see where you want to go. With the Ace of Cups, you know, this is just believing. This is, you know, having a true love for yourself and believing that the best possible outcome is going to happen here. Okay, the Hanged Man is being clarified with the Eight of Pentacles and Temperance. Okay, so we are working. We are definitely working. This is steady progress, though. Okay, so with the Hanged Man coming out, it could feel like we're not doing enough. We might be feeling like we need to do more, but that's a huge part of the work. A huge part of the work for you this week, reading one, is just taking a step back and allowing your perspective to change about a situation. Okay, if there is a situation, right, because I'm feeling it over here, like we might be in our mind thinking that something's not going to work out. If you know, kind of get out of the mind and get into the physical, get into actually doing that work here. Both of these cards, Eight of Pentacles, obviously this is just like nose to the grindstone. And we have Temperance. Now this is the Alchemist. This is someone who can always work with what they have to get what they need. Okay, so if you're having a lot of stress in your life this week, you know, try not to stress so much. Try to understand that you truly are powerful. I feel like that could be what needs to change about our perspective here, is we need to realize that we do have power over our life. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune here in our water energy, clarifying with the Page of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. Yes, we're definitely, this is new, right? Because we had the Ace of Cups and now we have the Page. Okay, Ten of Pentacles on the bottom. It's and 10 of Pentacles, or 10 here with the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so we're almost there. It's just like all you have to do is realize that you're there, and then you're there, right? You're there. We have everything we need. Our finances are okay, right? The money is flowing. This is the pinnacle of success, right? Now, I am feeling like with the Eight of Pentacles also coming out, and the Three of Cups and the Two of Cups, okay, I feel like our money, like we have the money we need, but it's, you know, it's in our universe bank account, right? It may not be actually tangible to us right now, or that might not be what we're seeing in our bank account, because our actual wealth here is coming from our community, from the people who we are around, and our wealth is also coming from us working pretty hard here. So I do feel like, you know, this is really saying like you're where you're supposed to be and things are working out. So even if you're not feeling like you have everything you need, you actually do. And the more you show up in this energy with this Nine of Pentacles and just showing a lot of gratitude for what you do have and understanding where you're at right now, because you're at the beginning, right? So it's really beautiful here. We're really in a good space here. Reading one. Let's get some from the Airmail Oracle here. All right, make sure you do check out my bio so you can see these decks and, you know, where to purchase them. This oracle is lovely. Okay. Get Funky is coming out in our earth energy. Okay, so I do feel like we really do have to, you know, get out there. And I feel like with Get Funky coming out, it's like, you know, it really benefits you right now to have fun, to get out there in your community, around your loved ones, right? Around people who you enjoy, right? Now, I'm hesitating a little bit because, of course, I'm realizing that we are still in a pandemic, so I'm not, like, telling people to, like, go out and be unsafe, okay? This, to me, definitely feels like a profound connections, you know, a very close group of friends, And I feel like that's a big part of our earth energy, is being a little bit selective on who our friends are, I'm feeling, so that we are feeling very safe, right? If someone's not being safe or they're making you feel uncomfortable, you're sort of recognizing that you're the star here, right? You're the main character in your life. So you have every right to choose who gets to have your energy. And I feel like by limiting the people you're hanging out with, you're really being able to feel more comfortable with the people who remain. Okay, so definitely don't be afraid to cut people off and recognize your own power, right? Your own power to shine, and how the wrong people can hinder that. All right, air energy, give thanks is coming out. Okay, I definitely feel this. Think about what you want. Think about what's going right instead of what's going wrong here with the Nine of Swords. This can really be a heavy energy, a lot on our mind, but you know, in the traditional Nine of Swords, what I truly love about that card is that the person is actually laying in a bed of roses. So it's like the sun is shining on both sides of you. So find those things that you can give thanks for. And I feel like that is going to unlock even more. Okay. Air energy, we have, or I'm sorry, fire energy, we have rise again. Yes, like the phoenix from the ashes. Rise again. I definitely feel that. I feel like we could have been a bit stagnant for a while with the hangman, but we're back to work and we're really using everything we got. We're really managing our time well. We're managing our resources. Okay, wow, yes. Rise again. All right, and our water energy. Ask questions is coming out, and honor routine on the bottom of the deck. Absolutely. We definitely do want to honor routine. I feel that. I feel like that could help this anxiety that we're in, right? Because we have these two nines. So I feel like, you know, if we can reevaluate, hold space for our feelings that are coming up, but think about some practical things that we can do every day to sort of ease our mind, to feel a little bit better about ourselves, about our situation, a little more capable. Okay. And yeah, ask questions coming out with this Page of Cups here. I definitely feel like that we do want to be asking any questions that are on our heart. Okay. I mean, with the Page of Cups, when you're really coming from an open and honest position, it is really hard for people to like shoot you down, right? Because you're very open. So I do feel like there's a lot of change happening in your world right now, and you know, I'm not sure what type of work you're doing. Okay, but with the Page of Cups, I almost feel like we could be doing some kind of healing or therapy, that kind of thing. So that's where I'm kind of feeling like the ask questions is coming up. So I do feel like if you're being really open and having a heart and like wanting to help somebody here, ask them questions, right? Instead of like, maybe we're asking questions instead of just like sharing our own experience or this and that. That's kind of what I'm feeling with that. But also I do feel like ask questions to yourself, because you're in a really fast-paced time right now. Like things in your life are moving really quickly. So I do feel like you have to, because you are this open and honest energy here, you have to be constantly asking yourself, is this serving me? Is this, you know, because there's going to be a lot of opportunities and that kind of stuff coming your way, and you really have to ask the right questions to make sure that your emotional well-being is going to, you know, be a priority for you, so that you can remain in this self-sufficient, in control energy. Okay. Let's get us some messages from the Sacred Destiny Oracle. Okay, we have healing chaos coming out. Okay, so yeah, I mean, I do feel bad. I feel like there's a lot of movement. I don't feel like it's necessarily bad, but there's a lot of movement in your life, and I do feel like it could feel a bit chaotic. So that's why we are going to want to honor routine to keep us on track toward our vision. However, you know, I do feel like the chaos in our life, it is very healing. Right? A lot of information is coming up so we can like reconcile it, okay? And we have thriving coming out. Power was on the bottom of the deck here. So really beautiful reading for you, reading number 1. I do feel like we are actually thriving, and any chaos in our life, it is actually helping us to heal, helping us to see things that we need to see. So I do feel like be very open to what's happening and just ask those questions. Why is this happening? Why is this showing up in my world? Okay, because you are moving forward really quickly and, you know, moving towards what we wanted here. I definitely feel with the thriving card, I feel like we're going to be doing very well in our life, truly thriving, having everything that we need, and having this solid routine that's really making us feel safe and comfortable. All right, and it's helping with our anxiety too. It's helping us to feel more joy in our day, and to, you know, I see us really putting this effort into gratitude and into, you know, trying to combat anything mentally that's uncomfortable. So really beautiful reading. Please comment, share, subscribe. Anything you do to help my channel, I greatly appreciate. Everything you need if you want to book a personal is in the description box below. I hope you have a wonderful week. I love you. Take care. If you chose reading number 2, this is for you. All right, working with the Urban Tarot. We're going to pull out for our earth, air, fire, and water energies. Okay, clarifying with the Pride Tarot. Let's go ahead and get into our earth energy here. Reading number 2, we have the 6 of Pentacles, or the 6 of Discs rather. Success coming out here. So definitely a lovely energy, understanding our impact with the money that we have. Okay, so reading number 2, I feel like you maybe have accumulated some success in your life. I feel like you are being recognized right now for your contributions financially to potentially something in your community here. Okay, maybe this is just your own life with the 9 of Pentacles on the bottom. I just see you really independent here. It's really beautiful. I do feel like you're being recognized in your community for a contribution here. Okay, so we'll keep going and come back, but really beautiful start to the reading here. Okay, getting into our air energy, we have the Hermit coming out. So this is always a lovely energy for our mind, right? Okay, with the Hermit, I do feel like we ourselves are pretty solid. I do feel like we're taking some time to sort of withdraw from society, right? I do feel like the world is feeling pretty heavy to us. The 5 of Swords is here, so I feel like, you know, just everything that's going on right now with like a lot of back and forth, a lot of conflict, a lot of, you know, wild, crazy people out there. I definitely understand this, wanting to withdraw from this conflict. I feel like it's kind of, you know, affecting you a lot mentally, like everything that's going on in the world, okay? And, you know, kind of the defeated energy of, you know, a lot of the people around you. I feel that. I feel like that's why you're having to withdraw, is because there's so much defeat everywhere. Okay, wow. Fire energy. We have the Hacker coming out, the Prince of Swords coming out with the King of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles, okay? So I definitely feel like Wheel of Fortune on the bottom. Okay, wow. Reading number 2, I definitely feel like you are someone who really wants to change the world. I feel like in our mind right now, we're really trying to withdraw from this negative information, from the conflict, but not so much to like run from the conflict, but because we know, you know, we're trying to win the war, not the battle here. So we know that to engage with these like QAnon terrorists or anything like that would be us, you know, kind of in a situation we can't win. You're not going to win with these people. You know, they're quite literally terrorists. So I feel like that's something that you're realizing this week, because I do feel like with the Six of Discs and the Six of Pentacles coming out, you're definitely a generous person, and you're definitely someone who's acquired, you know, this could definitely be money with the King of Pentacles, but I feel like it could also be skills that we have, especially with the Prince of Swords, the Hacker coming out here. I feel like we have a real passion for giving here. This is coming up in our fire energy, and it's also coming up here in our earth energy. So we have a great like desire to give, to, you know, make society better. Okay, so I definitely feel like we donate a lot of our time. I feel like we are an activist. Okay, so this is very beautiful reading. Okay, getting into our water energy. Again, the Star is coming out, the Three of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. Okay, so really beautiful energy here. The Fool is on the bottom of the deck. Wow. So I definitely do see us, reading number 2, really being recognized for our heart, right? And for kind of just how easy we are to be around. We make people feel good, and because of that, you know, we can make change, right? We can make a new beginning. We can let this oppressive situation end. I feel like we're realizing where to put our energy. Okay, I feel like we're deciding to kind of, all this negative stuff that's going on, I feel like we're kind of deciding to not give it any of our energy and just go on a separate path here. Okay, that's just what I'm picking up in the reading. But we're gonna get a little deeper here with our oracles. Okay. Oh, but this is very beautiful. The Star coming out twice for you. The Six of Pentacles coming out twice for you. Okay, so we're definitely getting recognized for our generous spirit and for our understanding of resources and, you know, the best way to distribute those resources. Okay, honor routine is coming up in your earth energy. So I do feel like when it comes to giving of our time, of our energy, out of our wallet, right? We want to honor routine. So I feel like if there's something that you know you definitely want to invest your money into, a cause you believe in, you know, we maybe want to do that like on a every so often basis. But if it's our actual self that we're like giving of our own time, you know, same thing. I feel like we want to honor a routine. Like I do this once a week to help out. And that way, you know, I just feel like you have to manage your own energy too. You can't just be like a giving machine. You have to fill your own cup. At the end of the day, you need love too. You need community too. Okay, and you're realizing that. Yeah, dream big is coming out. I do feel like that's part of why you're like, you know, it's hard if you're like constantly in the battlegrounds, like having these arguments with people, okay, because it kind of like affects your dreams, right? It makes you feel like doom and gloom, like wow, all their like I can definitely understand that reading too. I get into it too sometimes, you know, into those situations where you just can't win. You get called in, you want to comment or put a comment on there, and you know, and then you realize you're dealing with like QAnon terrorists, and there's no getting through to those people. So it's like it affects your dreams because you start thinking, wow, there's so much people like that in the world. But really there's not. They're a minority. Okay. Here in our fire energy, we have free flow. So I do feel like, you know, there's a lot going on here in our mind. There's a lot that we want to do. I feel a very determined energy. Like we have an idea. We really want to, you know, get to work on this. And I do feel like, you know, let it flow. Like we're definitely honoring routine here in our earth energy. Okay. And I feel like we need that. Like we need to have certain routines to make sure that we are eating and we're, you know, I don't know, washing our face, those types of things. But when it comes to what you're passionate about here, I do feel like, you know, it's like try not to be too set on one way or one outcome. Really just be open and very fluid, and, you know, yes, defend your idea, but also listen to other people, because what other people have to say is also valuable. All right, and water energy. Blend in is coming out. So I do feel like this is specifically, you know, kind of saying to like find your community, find the people who you want to be like, you know. Like I feel like it's really important for you to be with like-minded people, be around people who are like you, who are going to recognize what you're bringing to the table. Okay, wow. Really beautiful here. Reading number 2. Getting some oracles from the Sacred Destiny Oracle. All right, we have diligence and stand still, okay, and flow on the bottom. Okay, I do feel this. And we have aim high here. So I do feel like there's a lot. Like we are working incredibly hard here. And I do feel like, you know, we're leaving behind sort of this oppressive situation, maybe giving our power away, or, you know, just working too hard in the wrong direction, like not towards our goals. Okay, so I see us really taking our power back here with the Fool and really taking a leap of faith. We're going to aim really high here, right? We are going to really go for what we've always wanted. Okay, and it is going to require diligence from us. Okay, we're going to have to honor routine. We're going to have to dream big. We're going to have to try really hard not to be giving our energy to, you know, the energy vampires. Stand still is coming out. So things might not be moving as quickly as you want them to, but we have flow on the bottom. So really truly reading number 2, this is asking us to go with that flow, right? Things are going to stop or stand still whenever you need to go inward with the Hermit and process some information, right? So, you know, if things are at a standstill, flow with that. Understand that that's what's supposed to be happening right now. Really just trust the process. Trust yourself. You're exactly where you need to be right now. All right. I'm going to go ahead and leave it there. If you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe, share my channel with a friend. Anything you do to support this channel, I greatly appreciate. If you want to know where I get my magical goodies, rings, crystals, or book a personal with me, everything you need is in the description box below. I hope you have a wonderful week. I love you. If you chose reading number 3, this is for you. Working with the Urban Tarot, pulling out for our earth, air, fire, and water energy. Wow, reading number 3. I mean, this reading is already just looking really great here. We do have the Tower over your reading, but I'm actually feeling this very positive here. I feel like something is happening that's unexpected. Okay, but in our earth energy, we do have the Lovers coming out. So really beautiful energy here. We're going to clarify with the Bride Tarot. We have the 8 of Wands and the 8 of Pentacles. I definitely feel like we're falling in love here this week. And it's quick. This is fast moving, right? 8 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles. It's fast moving, but, you know, it's long lasting. So, I mean, that's beautiful. I feel like we're meeting somebody and there's, right off the bat, a lot of evolution and a lot of potential going on here. So, yeah, definitely the Tower coming out makes sense because this feels really like we didn't even see it coming. Okay. Here in our air energy, 10 of Cups, Satiety. I feel like this is the communication that's happening this week. This is what's on our mind this week. And it's love. Okay, we're safe. We are feeling very good about ourselves. Okay, we're feeling very seen by whoever we're spending time with, okay? 4 of Wands coming out. Yes, we're very happy. Harmony here. King of Wands coming out, okay? And King of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Wow. So I feel like no gender associated with these cards, but I do feel like reading number 3, you are meeting someone who is not only very deep and passionate, but they're also like deep and emotional, right? Like they're very deep. This person, I feel like they're very intelligent. They have a lot of, you know, deep thought, but also just, you know, I feel like this is someone who is a lover, right? This is someone who's going to be responsible with your emotions, and you're feeling that. You're feeling very secure, very safe. Okay, wow. Now, the one other option for some of you out there with these 2 kings coming out, again, no gender associated with the card, but with the 2, you know, energies coming out, it could be, because with the 10 and the 4, we get what? A 5, right? A 10 plus 4, you reduce it down, numerology, that would be a 5. So there could be a bit of conflict here. And maybe that conflict is choosing between the King of Cups and the King of Wands. But we do have the Ace of Wands coming out in our fire energy. And this is where the Tower is coming out. Okay, so this is like a passion that you cannot deny. This is something, yeah, wow, I do feel like some of you are leaving a relationship. So we might be ending a relationship for a new relationship that just came out of nowhere, kind of. Tower, both. But I feel like this is an attraction that you cannot deny. You have to do right by yourself here and go for it. The Devil is on the bottom, so wow, you're feeling drawn. You're feeling chained, even, possibly, to a situation here. That's very deep. I don't want to get too in-depth in a personal reading here. In a general reading. If you want to book a personal, that link is in the description box. But I feel very strongly that we're having, a real boner for somebody here. No gender associated with that boner. Okay, Princess of Cups coming out in our emotions. So we have the costume designer coming out, the 5 of Wands and the Queen of Swords. Yes, absolutely. Wow, this couldn't be more clear. So whoever this reading is for, definitely leave me a comment. Because this could not be more clear to me. We have the Princess of Cups, the costume designer. This is someone who really does have an open heart. So with the 5 of Wands coming out, it's not necessarily easy for us to end something, right? Whatever this is that we have to do here with the Tower coming out in order to honor ourselves, whatever that is, it's not easy for us, okay? With the 5 of Wands, it does create an internal conflict. With the Queen of Swords, though, we're just cutting through the bullshit and doing what we need to do. So definitely a conflict between these two sides of ourselves. The side of ourselves that knows what we deserve and is going to cut off anybody's head who tries to take that from us. And then there's the side of us that's just very open and wants to serve and love. And so, there's a lot of conflict in our emotions this week. We're really, I feel, having to make a head over heart decision to give us justice, okay? Because this person coming in, it might just feel like, this is what you always deserved. And so you just can't miss this opportunity. Wow. Look twice coming out in your earth energy. So I definitely feel like take that how it resonates for you. But I do feel like we want to look twice at any opportunity, right? And really think about the ways that it's going to change our world. And this is a general reading, so I'm not going to tell you which way to go on that. But you look twice and trust yourself, trust your own intuition. Okay, in our air energy, we have keep going coming out. So to me, that is confirmation, to keep following what feels good for you. Just keep going, okay? The Tower is here, so this might not be comfortable, but most things that are worth it are not. Okay, I do feel like we just need to keep going and keep honoring ourselves, okay? And know that we deserve a harmonious life. Okay, free flow coming out again. Yes, absolutely. I just feel like we need to keep going, keep flowing. The Tower is unexpected things. So I do feel like there's things that are happening right now. Just things are popping off. It's unexpected. So we just kind of have to flow with that energy. And show off is coming out down here in our emotions and explore more. So I just want to say for some of you, if someone is leaving a relationship to get their justice, maybe we don't want to jump right into something. Maybe we do want to explore more. Okay. But with that show off card coming out, I definitely feel like, you know, that could also be something that's a conflict for us right now, right? Is we could have a skill or a talent or something that we're having to put ourselves out there. And it could be a little bit hard for us, even though we know what we're worth. We could just be a little bit soft and gushy, and it's just really hard for us to embody this Queen of Swords energy and really speak up and show off, okay? Wow, really interesting, powerful reading number 3. All right, pulling out some from the Sacred Destiny Oracle. All right, we have Illumination and Protection. 2 beautiful cards with wisdom on the bottom. Couldn't be more beautiful here. Absolutely, with the Justice card, this is a card of illumination to me because it's the 11. So I definitely see that over your entire reading here, that there's, you know, things are, like I said, things are popping off. And as these things are happening, it's giving you not just clarity, but illumination. Like you can see so clearly why things haven't worked out or what you need to do to make them work out. And protection is coming out. So that to me is saying you are safe. Even when these things are going down, keep going off, keep going. Okay? Don't be intimidated. Show off. And know that you are safe to do so, okay? You have divine wisdom coming in right now, so trust yourself, trust your gut, okay? I'm going to go ahead and leave it there. I hope you have a wonderful week. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share my channel with a friend. Anything you do to help this channel, I just greatly appreciate it. If you want to book a personal, if you want links to where you can get the rings that I have or the crystals I have, I'll have that in the description box below as well. Have a wonderful week. I love you. Take care.